Greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande. So today I'm going to, in addition to the previous video, do up the tournament game number 60. You'll notice it's the wee hours of the morning, so I turned off the background lights. So it's dark. It's still dark. You know, that's life in northern lands. Anyways, here we are with turn number 29. So for me, things are still quiet. But I could see we have a nice, interesting fight to watch. But let's go over the basics. So let's start with research. Okay, we're chunking up thaumaturgy. And I think, what was I targeting here? Some nature stuff and probably soul slay in case I can do up a communion. So that's very useful stuff. Let's look over the messages. Arcane probing, didn't find anything. Searching, did not find anything. Okay, here's the big battle. We'll go back to that. Agartha, look at that. Agartha's making a comeback. Agartha's now I don't remember, and I don't know if I knew. This may have been just negotiated. That was pretty minimal PD, so and I see no significant Andromania armies around there. Andromania is obviously focused on Pangaea. Let's see how battles went. All right, lost a scout. Yeah, big whoopee. And another small attack by Agartha. Well, that's quite a few crossbowmen, but, you know, smallish attack. Okay, and just kill some PD. So the main action is you're in Nom. Let's jump over there. So we'll zoom in. Okay, we won. So let's see what I did. Because it's been a while. But I did some pretty careful scripting. Yes, you'll see. So, a short, fat screen, 2 sets of double line behind them so that they take less casualties. The Tomb Guard. This is just long dead. I had a little bit of leftover light cavalry, so may as well have them in the action. You can see another significant line of troops, mostly halberds and the alligators, and then on the flank we have a good bunch of chariots. And in the middle, in the sandwich, just in case of flyers, we have the Magi spread around, and the Pretender on, looks like, serious spell action. And over here, we've got, the big issue is the darn Sphinx. So that's why the sandwich. Of course, this guy's not a huge issue, but not a couple of plain commanders. So let's go. Turn on the grid. Turn on the colored squares, pull back a bit, and we'll see the initial setup. Oh, and let's turn up detail. Okay, animate dead. That went by pretty quick. Now, what is the scrolling for replay? It is battle log. Oh yes, plus or minus. Okay, Pretender, Phoenix Power, yes. Protection from the Grave, Envenom Arrows, Sermon of Courage. And there's no Divine Blessing being cast because the Pretender is here. So these guys are blessed. Just regen. Okay, some more Phoenix Power. And most of it's just on hold. These are skeletons created by Gray Skeletons. Not much in the action yet. Okay, the Lions are gonna hammer at the long dead. How's flanking doing? Flanking started. Flanking has just started. Alright, there goes the chariots. Now, what is the Sphinx doing? Overcasting. Fatigue is pretty high. Amazing that it didn't use those gems. Let's go back. All right, the lions. The lions are stuck. Okay, some of the chariots are busy killing lions. But a decent amount of the chariots... Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to turn my volume down. It's a little distracting. Chariots, are they going to make it? Now, why are these shades stuck? Crippled. Ah, that's why. Okay, we got a lot of poison here. We sure have poisoned these lions. Look at that. Yeah. Excellent. Now the poison won't do diddly for the shadows. And the chariots get back there. Start taking out crossbows. This is good. This is good. I have a tough time doing anything to the shades. But the long dead have already passed. Ah, here's some good fire magic. Those lions are being annihilated. And is the Sphinx? The Sphinx is dead. Is it? No, it's not. Where is the Sphinx? Did I miss it? There it is, up over here. Oh, it got stuck. It's not doing any good killing a little bit of long dead over there. And the chariots chase them away. All right, and finishes that guy. So the shades should all now just melt away. No, not quite. There's still undead leadership. Oh, that's why. The Sphinx. So we gotta get that Sphinx. But maybe it just runs. Is it fatigued out? No. This doesn't seem to be really doing anything. Okay. So, there's another commander here. There are almost no lions left. No, there are almost no lions left. Where'd the Sphinx go? I don't see the Sphinx. It's around. A little hard to see. And the front line? Oh, wow. The shadows broke. So that's that. Now, do these guys... Yeah, they're getting... So they resist the fire magic, but they're just getting chopped up. And in the... the Sphinx went to the back. Oh, where'd the Sphinx go? Is it running? I think the Sphinx... No, it didn't run. Boy, it's popping all over the place. Well, and that's that. Everything's broken, right? The Sphinx retreated. That is over. It is over. Yep, it is over. Oh my, those light horsemen didn't make it. They got poisoned. But, you know, that's the problem with independence with Satis. All this poison. Okay, so let's look at what we lost. Lost some heavies. Very little crossbowmen troubles. Lost a few halberds. The light cavalries are toast. Lost quite a lot of long dead, but don't care. The Sons of the Alligator got a smashing. Tomb Guards held up well, and Chariots held up very well. So, excellent. Now, what the heck happened here? Oh, some Ronin. Okay, and other events. Some unrest. Brigands in Nom. That's the Ronin. And a little bit of gems. So, that kind of covers the basics of the turn. So here, not a lot I can do for the moment. We should be, let me see, am I making... Looks like maybe I didn't save the final order. So, I apologize for there not being much for orders here, but you can see I got this fort up. Fortress is being built. Started a palisades over here. There will be a lot of site searching. I should be able to break the siege very, very soon. I think this is sufficient. We did the search here. So the dudes here can go break this siege, which just logged that. That should be plenty. And then the action in the war zone. Looks like Pan is in deep doo-doo. Oh yes, Pan is... There's no troops to speak of here. We cannot see the capital at this time. I need a scout there. This looks like a mess for Pangaea. And so we've got everybody still in play. And it looks like Agartha no longer will be fighting Pangaea, because Agartha has cleared his territory. What about the underground? All right, so the underground is where we expected it to be. And I am prepping the steel ovens. Just getting that all together. We're building a palisades here. I am not building a palisades here. We're doing some site searching. And over here, we're just hanging out. So I think that will do for 29. Let's look at turn 30. I think 30 is pretty quiet. Well, I see that my face shows up or doesn't show up depending on which screen I've got open. I do have some lighting options, but I don't have them set up yet. I'm working on that, but it'll take a little bit. All right, let's have a grand look. Okay, so we are making a palisades. We are reanimating here. We're moving most of the Magi back after a search. We'll make a lab later. And I am not claiming the throne at this time. So I was a little mixed on whether or not I wanted the order at the cost of some misfortune. So I didn't claim the throne. You know, I get the benefits of some things of it. And down the road, I changed my mind. So we'll talk about that when we get there. Okay. And came out with his lion. Well, well, well. And it did not work. Where's the lion? In the corner. Here it is. Okay, so this is a very minimal lion. Much more minimal than mine. But we've had that discussion before. So he doesn't bother with the double regen. Fair enough. Trouble is, these guys hit so hard. Some bark skin. Funny he'd use bark skin if he's going to throw fire magic. Not a great choice. Do these guys have natural fire resist? They do not. Okay, well, that will increase. All right, now. Oh my gosh. Yes. They just chew the crap out of the lion. Wow. There is no hope there. But they are getting beat up by some fire. The fire shield. Okay, that's that. Well, that was simple. What about here? Oh, Agartha loses a scout. Betty loses a scout. Right, I clear that with Long Dead. Big whoopee. Not even going to watch it. Events. Oh, yuck. Loss of population. And found a few gems. And, oh my gosh, Bogus. Bogus. So, the story is, it's pretty well known. This is Illwinter's pen and paper party from a long time ago. I believe from roughly when Dominions 1 was created. And so this is actually their party. And these dudes aren't a huge problem, but they could be a pain. The biggest problem is the Dark Knight here tends to fly and kill your commanders. But there's a lot of loot if you could kill these guys and bring enough commanders to collect the loot. And some pretty good loot. Ice Bevel Staff. Greenstone. A lot of this stuff, though, really heavy. Huge encumbrance and map move. So kind of tricky to use well. This one, not so bad, but map move penalty, a lot of encumbrance. Nice armor, if you have somebody to put it on. So they're going to wipe my PD without even a challenge. So we won't really worry about that. So there's the Dark Knight. See, it jumps back. Now, I believe it's actually set to attack commanders, which is not a script that you can use. And this is kind of unique. So that's a unique, funny event. I'll deal with that. You can see I've already planned to deal with it right away. And I have built a sandwich. So the Magi are tucked in between the poison slingers and tucked in the crossbows. Sandwiches all hold an attack. So we'll let the Dark Knight fly into that group. Now for other action, this temple has been upgraded. Has been upgraded once. We'll upgrade it again. We've done a lot of site searching here. We are moving the Magi back over here. We're moving the majority of the troops here because I made an agreement with Vettiheim to not garrison heavily on his border. And I am moving the major troop concentrations sort of to the central area or down into the caves in anticipation of just who knows what. For now, I don't know. So there's not a heck of a... We'll look underground. Okay, so we made one Camazotz. Fort's up. Fort is being upgraded. We're making Camazotz. We're sort of reinforcing over here. Doing some preaching. Push some Dominion. And the Pretender is back. We saw that. So things are pretty quiet underground. I am not going to bother with this one because, as you can see, Pangea is a long ways away. And I don't feel like starting a war that has no particular benefit. Oh, we found a Dimbetty. Whoops. Oh well. That's a risk. But he wanted to watch the fight. I remember him telling me that. Construction, patrolling troops. I lost a scout to disease. And research. Okay, get construction 3 for a little better gear, then finish the thaumaturgy. So I think really does cover turn 30. I could do 31. So let's do it. Because the game, as you can see, is on 42. So let's do 31. All right. So action. Big troop concentrations. One nice thing about using Mountain Kings, they're worth the gems because of their high map moves, so I can move these long dead quickly instead of slow. Oh, hey, I got the shipbreakers. So let's go clear this pond. Excellent. I do not need just some generic pikemen. Particular use. Everything's going up beautifully here. Collecting log dead all over the place. Okay, let's have a look at this battle. So that was easy peasy. I know. I use funny Canadian sayings from my childhood. Easy peasy and kerfuffle. That one came up the other day. Kerfuffle is a fight. An argument. Typically, though, a fight. More like, a hockey fight. Very Canadian. We were talking on Blue Sky about, unique, weird words that people use sometimes. And I thought, I got to find a Canadian one. And it didn't, I mean, to me, kerfuffle is just something I say, but. So the Dark Knight's gone, right? Dark Knight. Nope, not gone. Where is it? There somewhere. Is it there? Or did it go somewhere? What is this? Oh, it lost its it lost its griffin. So the Dark Knight. Oh, and he's tangled. Oh man, he's toast. Defensive 5. Bye-bye, Dark Knight. Oh man, he had a horror helmet. Oh, I hope I get that. I get that. Wow, that thing chases away my dudes. Come on, finish him off. He's got 2 hit points. Can't be that hard. And what about... Okay, there's Bogus himself, regenerating like a fiend. And poison really isn't doing much to him. The archer... Do we get the archer? Is the Dark Knight dead? Dark Knight is dead. What about Bogus? Oh boy, he's tough. We'll smite him. I think we can speed up a bit. Oh, they're going for the mage. Well, that's not so bad. So those alligators... Oh, earth meld. Come on, finish him off. Finish him off. 2 mages. Okay, the warrior mage. A rune smasher. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. Man, the gear's good. But you don't get all the gear. You get some. They're going to get away, aren't they? Who did we kill? We killed Bogus. We killed the archer. We killed the Dark Knight. I think these 2 maybe get away. Yes, they get away. Or at least, oh, one did. Does the troll mage get away? Don't think so. Don't think so. No, I don't think he gets away. He does not get away. Okay, so we found Storm Armor, Cat Charm, Greenstone, Precious, Ice Pebble Staff, Faithful. Well, we didn't get... The Storm Armor is very good. Greenstone mixed. Precious is good. Ice Pebble Staff is good. But we didn't get the best things. The Rune Smasher and the Horror Helm. Alright. Oh my. Oh, poor Pan. Poor Pan. Oh, look at those buffalo. Look at those buffalo. And these are those howlers, berserkers. That's pretty good choice for the front line. Sorry, my coffee's doing things. Yeah, they'll berserk. Satyr commanders are not too shabby. Satyrs. Not too shabby. Pretty good stats. And some pretty good protection. So. They're doing it. Oh, that'll change things. Solar eclipse, darkness. The howl. You know, inside a fort, howl isn't much. If I remember right, the wolves will not spawn outside. And the buffalo are soaking damage and doing their thing. And they berserk. And that's the front line gone. And the buffalo charge. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This was an easy fight for Andromeda. A very easy fight. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Those buffalo were very useful. You know, lots of hit points and berserk. Yeah, give her. As per usual, clearing the archers on the walls is hard, but at least these guys pushed forward. That's a lot of pans. Alright, it's over. Well, Anne is in trouble. Anne is in trouble. Unexpected event, found some gold. Lost a scout, and lost a scout. Not much for site search. Found one magic site here. Oh, hey, that's a good one. Okay. Well, wonder why I'm researching. I think that was a mistake. I think we have looked over everything for turn 30. Let's over the grand situation. Okay, now, this is bad for Pangaea. I mean, here comes the siege of his capital. I'm sure Vedheim is going to go grab this fort. Here, they just spotted a scout. I mean, life for Pangaea is not looking good. Well, my friends, I think that is the end of the episode for today. And those are pretty good battle reviews. That battle, both of those battles were not particularly difficult. The magic for the one that was here in Nam is effective use of sandwich and effective use of flanking. And that messed up the Sphinx, so it didn't cost me Commanders and Magi. So you all have a great day, and this will be up today here on Wednesday. Good one.